In this video, we'll be covering a few topics. One of them would be this ship, intelligence ship, that's what they call it, Zagros, that Iran just launched. A big headache for United States. Then we'll be talking about Erdogan, about Turkey and Syria's relationship. Then we'll be talking about Sky News host and the guest, how they lie blatantly. But this time, they get caught. Nevertheless, they never stop lying blatantly. Now, let's start with this. But before I move on, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you happen to be one of them, consider subscribing. Let's play this video from this professor, the one you can see on the screen. His name is Gerald Steinberg. He is actually a professor from Israeli University in Tel Aviv, I believe. He's a political commentator. Again, take a look, good look at his face. Remember him, another Zionist, pro-Zionist. If you hear any lecture from him, any propaganda from him, just be aware that he's just one of those liars, Zionist liars. Now take a listen to what he's saying, because this time I got him red-handed.
That's what we're hearing as rumors. And many Israelis are very upset about that. But Prime Minister Netanyahu is basically saying, look, this is the best we can get. We have to bring those hostages back. They've been tortured, they've been raped, they've been mutilated for 467 days now.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. They've been tortured, mutilated, raped for 467 days now. Can you believe this lie? Can you believe this? Okay, let's actually do some digging, okay? And I do have some picture for you guys to take a look. So this is one of those moments where a hostage was released. Does he look like someone who was raped or tortured or abused or anything like that? I don't think so. Take a look at him. He's actually shaking hands with his captors. Unbelievable. Where do you see this? Nowhere else. And then you have this lady. She talked to the media after she was released from Hamas's captivity. Take a listen what she's saying.
The question is, why did you shake that Hamas activist hand when you crossed? Because they treated us very nicely.
Wow, the question was, why did you shake those Hamas's hands? Wow. And she answered by saying, they treated us very nice. Take a look at this woman. Horrible. This actually was a caption. They tried to make fun of the Israeli propaganda, Zionist propaganda, where they claim the captives were, or the hostages were abused and all that. Horrible. This hostage, Israeli hostage, have a headache after Hamas's terrorists deprived her from food, sunlight, and water. Ignore the water in her hand, you anti-Semite. So they actually have a picture of her with a water bottle on her hand. So when the Zionist forces, especially in this case, this guy, Gerald Steinberg, the liar, the professor, the liar, claims that the group, the resistance group, they did not treat the hostages well. I mean, I just played some of the videos and photos I showed you guys. You make your decision how much they lie on their platforms in the Western mainstream media. Take a listen one more time, actually, then you will know what he was saying.
Hearing as rumors, and many Israelis are very upset about that. But Prime Minister Netanyahu is basically saying, look, this is the best we can get. We have to bring those hostages back. They've been tortured, they've been raped, they've been mutilated for 467 days.
Okay, come on, just shut up and go away, you Zionist liars. They do it all the time without any shame. And they get called out every single time as well. Now, this is why perhaps we are seeing Houthis are very upset with them, not because they lie only, but also their attack on Gaza, the genocide, ongoing genocide. So, according to this report, I will actually share more on this one in a separate video. But here I have a report that suggests that the Houthis, they have claimed to have successfully targeted USS Harry S Truman and destroyed the northern land, let me remove that, northern Red Sea, launching cruise missiles and drones to thwart what they call an attack on Yemen. The operation, quote unquote, achieved its goals successfully thanks to Allah. Basically, what they're claiming, Houthis, is this warship, the USS Harry Truman. I have reported on this in a separate video where I said that the warship has actually fled after it came under attack 2 days ago when Houthis, they were engaged in a intense war with the USS Navy in the Red Sea for 9 hours straight. That was the day. We have also seen reports coming saying that this warship has actually fled to a secure location because of those attacks from Houthis. We do not know the exact situation because U.S. CENTCOM, Central Command, they do not tell us everything. Just like the Zionists, they have also learned how to lie to the public. Now, let's talk about this particular warship that Iran has launched. This is something that could actually change the game. So Iran unveils Zagros 313, its first domestically built advanced reconnaissance vessel. Therefore, what this ship will be able to do is this ship will be able to bring a lot of intelligence. It will be collecting a lot of intelligence for Iran, especially what is happening in the sea, and it will bring or transmit those messages, those data back to the Iranian army, Iranian Navy in this case, and Iranian Navy then they will be able to evaluate the whole situation in the sea and make a decision accordingly. So these are something very helpful, very handy, especially at a time when you are facing an enemy like Israel on a regular basis, and also when you make these ships domestically, it becomes very, very cost effective. And this is why the Iranian media, they're bragging about this, that look, what we have is not made out of US or Israel or China or elsewhere. It is actually made in inside of Iran, and we are capable of producing this kind of masterpieces, really. And these masterpieces will definitely win the war for Iran in the long run. Now, there is this new report. I actually want to share the report, the actual one first, that basically says that President Recep Tayyip Erdogan warned on Wednesday that Turkey had the power and ability to crush all terrorists in Syria, including ISIS and Kurdish militants, while urging all countries to take their hands off Syria. I think that a war is inevitable. I have actually asked a lot of you guys, take your hands off. This is actually what I want to highlight here. I have told you guys, actually post a video, or actually not a video, I posted something on the community tab on YouTube, and I took a poll, and most of you guys have said, I think the ratio was 50% to 43%, 57 to 43. 57% of the voter on that poll where I asked if Turkey will have a war with either Israel or US. I think it was Israel. Most of you, 57% of you have said that yes, the war is inevitable, the war is coming. Now, in what we have seen from the poll, we are now seeing actually the Turkish officials, they are shooting these warnings against the Western powers, especially against Israel, to make sure that they do not interfere in Turkey and Syria's matter. I mean, when you think about this, how hypocritical the world has become, they come, German French minister, foreign minister, French foreign minister, they all came to Syria and shook hands with Joulani. Obviously, Joulani didn't shake hands with the German foreign minister. They wanted to believe that they are going to be helping Syria. Okay, no problem. But then when it comes to the Kurdish forces, they don't want to help Syria. The Syrian government, whom they have supported, the Western powers, including United States, have problem with the Kurdish. They are anti-Kurdish. But the Western countries, they say to Syria, okay, we'll support you, but with the Kurdish, no, we're not going to do anything. I mean, they have the right to exist. And not only that, they're actually getting armed from US and also from European countries, including Israel. So they're trying to here, come across, they are coming across as very, very hypocritical, no doubt about that. But they're trying to create an impression that we are good people, we will take care of Syria. But behind closed doors, if you really dig deep, you see their hypocrisy, their lies, their blatant lies. because Syrian government, they have big problem with the Kurdish. If the Kurdish, they become successful in what they're doing, then Syria will break apart. In fact, the Israeli minister the other day, I think the foreign minister, he actually held a meeting, a conference in Israel to discuss about division of Syria. So, and in that division, he said part of it will go to the Kurdish. So the Western powers are now coming to them, to the Zionists, agreeing with them that yes, Syria needs to be divided, but this, on the same token, you see them going to Syria shaking hands or try to shake hands with the Syrian leader. Something absolutely hypocritical. But this is what is happening right now. Nevertheless, we definitely, I think what I understand, we'll be seeing some kind of conflict escalation between Turkey and Israel and United States, and I have no doubt about that.